Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this about substance abuse, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you also know you're not dead. You try to push the lid of the coffin so you can climb out, but the enormous weight upon that lid prevents you from doing that. You just think, oh, God, am I going to die? But then you say, what if I bang on the lid? It might unsettle the dirt, and maybe, just maybe, someone on top might notice and start digging their way down to help you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn for help. In reality, there are people that could probably help you standing right by your grave. You don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind when you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe you might take what was preciously given to you by the Lord Jesus, your life, not only away from yourself by overdosing, but away from your family and loved ones and friends. With this, I leave you with one last thought. Don't be the person on these index cards that is buried alive because they didn't reach out for help when they had a chance to reach out. When the time was there to reach out, they didn't, and now they're asking for help. Instead, be a person that is reaching out for help, that is asking anyone for help with their depression, with their low self-esteem, with their addiction issues. All it is asking for help. And what better way than to start by calling me at 844-405-HELP and let me help you take your life back. My friend, before your life is gone, there are people like Larry Geis, good friend of mine. He's an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. 516-458-2741, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis can be found on the internet at www.odysseyconsultant.org, odysseyconsultant.org. Folks, he has over 30 years experience. He can help you go from your addiction to your recovery, from your self-esteem issues to higher self-esteem issues, from your depression to happier times. All is available if you go to www.odysseyconsultant.org or give Larry a call at 516-458-2741. Let Larry Geis help you take back your life. Let Larry Geis know that you heard about him on the Take Your Life Back Today show with me, Ralf Friedrichs. Together, Larry and I always tell you, it doesn't matter where you came from, it doesn't matter where you've been. What matters is that you're here today asking for your help. You're not like that person on those index cards I just read about. That person, it's too late to get help. They're already in the coffin. But you have a chance. www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis, 516-458-2741. Folks, don't forget, if you're having issues with your eyeglasses, to go to a company that I advertise for each and every show, and that's www.globaleyeglasses.com, because they are focused on saving you money, and I'm focused on making sure that you are focusing on my videos. Folks, I have over 30 years experience in the optometry business, and I took Global Eyeglasses under my wing to put them on my show as a advertisement, because then I know I can actually lend my advice to my audience when you're looking for glasses, and they are very economical, their quality is good, and they have over 1,200 frames: metal, plastic, full frame, half frame, no frame at all. They have no line bifocals. They have transitions, photochromatics, polarized lenses. They have thin lenses. They have shatterproof lenses. They have anti-scratch coating, anti-reflecting coating, and UV coating. This is all available at www.globaleyeglasses.com. And folks, let them focus on saving you money, and let me focus on getting you to focus on my videos, not only with my daily message when I do these shows, but with the sponsors such as Global Eyeglasses, such as Larry Geis. www.globaleyeglasses.com for your eyeglass need. www.odysseyconsultant.org for your issues with life, and www.takeyourlifebacktoday show to see me Folks, today's issue is 8 chances unhappy people never take. This morning, for some reason, the register at our local store would not accept a customer's credit card, which was only form of payment that she had. It didn't report her card was declined, but the transaction process just seemed to cycle in an indefinite loop. After trying twice, the cashier smiled, took a $10 bill out of her own pocket, used it to ring up the milk and eggs that the person was trying to buy, and handed her the change and the receipt. She said, "Honey, if I'm not sure what's wrong with the credit card machine at this moment, but I see that you are in here all the time. Pay me back when you come back." Myself, I was blown away by this. I couldn't stop smiling, and neither could the lady. Her gesture of kindness honestly made both of our mornings. This afternoon, when I sat down to work on this particular segment, I immediately thought about my joyful encounter this morning, and the first thing that came to my mind was this to share it with you, my audience. That wonderful lady really took a chance on someone, although she saw her coming in here, but might never see again. So if you've been feeling a bit unhappy lately, it might be time to take some chances. Don't be the person that never takes chances. These are the 8 chances unhappy people never take. They take a chance on others by giving them a hand. Be happy by doing that. The happiest and most successful people are always looking for ways to help others. The unhappiest and the most unsuccessful people are still asking, what's in it for me? Ultimately, your greatest success in life will not be measured by how you have climbed or how high you have climbed, but by how many people you have helped and pulled up to your destination. This is how success leads to happiness. What goes around comes around. Karma. It's impossible not to feel good when you are doing something good for others. Number 2 is to take a chance on your dignity and self-worth. Be strong enough to let go and wise enough to fight for what you deserve. Sometimes you have to get knocked down lower than you have ever been to stand up taller than you've ever been before. Sometimes your eyes need to be washed by your tears so you can see the possibilities in front of you with a clearer vision again. Don't settle. Keep up your dignity and always be true to yourself. Truly loving yourself involves faith and trust and belief in who you are and the willingness to act upon it. Number 3, take a chance on imperfections. If you always look for perfection, you're always going to look unhappy. When you stop expecting people and situations to be perfect, you can start appreciating them for who they are and not what they do. Imperfections are important, and so are mistakes, because they are our learning tools. We get to be good by learning from our mistakes, and we get to be real by being imperfect. Today, be tolerant of people's mistakes. Sometimes good people make bad choices. Doesn't mean that they're bad. It just simply means they are humans. Likewise, learn to walk away on your own shoes imperfectly. If you want to truly grow into your best self, let go of the notion that perfection and replace it with the notion of endless, playful explorations. Number 4, take a chance on the present moment. Endless worry and rumination are the enemies in the living present moment. The search for happiness is sometimes the main reason for unhappiness. Enjoy your life today. Don't wish it away by waiting for better days ahead. Accept and appreciate things now, today, and you'll find more happiness in every moment you live. Number 5, take a chance on your heart and intuition. Happiness comes from more easily when you feel good about yourself without feeling the need for anyone else's approval, as long as you are worried about what others think of you in the way you are owned by them. Only when you require no approval can you truly own yourself. Listen to your soul. Trust your intuition. It will rarely lead you astray. If it doesn't feel right in your gut, then it probably isn't. And I apologize for the background noise. My 2 dogs are wrestling with each other. Number 6, take a chance on doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Most of the good things that you'll do go unnoticed by others. Do them anyway because you will notice. You will feel good about them. Many of the contributions you make will not be fully realized by others. Make them anyway because you realize what you've done. You know what you have given. It's great when you receive recognition for the things you do, but yet, even when there is no possibility to recognize you, you still recognize the reasons you are putting forth the effort, and that, my friend, will make you feel good. Number 7, take a chance on feeling vulnerable. We often keep our hearts and minds closed, not because we don't trust others, not to hurt us, leave us, or let us down, but because we don't trust ourselves to survive the pain if they do. How ironic, considering that only by opening up and suffering through the type of discomfort do we come to realize one true strength and the potential for peace of mind. Take any emotional feeling, love for a significant other, or grief over a lost family member, or fear the pain from a deadly illness. If you hold back on your emotions and you don't allow yourself to go all the way through them, you can never get to the point of being detached from them. Number 8, take a second chance whenever possible. We all need second chances. We all hopefully receive them. This isn't a perfect world. We're not perfect people. I'm probably on my 1,000th second chance right now, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Matter of fact, I'm proud because it shows me that I've learned and keep going. Because even though I failed a lot, it means I've tried a lot too. Most of the time, the only difference between winning and losing is not quitting. We rarely get things right the first time. Almost every major accomplishment in a person's life starts with the decision to try again, over and over, to get up. Every time we fail, dust our knees, pull ourselves up, stick our chest out, and move forward. Live, learn, and let go. Don't hold yourself down with the things you cannot control. Don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones. If you take another step and another, you'll be surprised at how far you can go from point A to point B. Every moment gives you a new beginning and a new ending. You get a second chance every second. Just because something doesn't go as planned doesn't mean it wasn't worth the while that you spent trying to get there. Sometimes you have to fail forward by learning what doesn't work to discover what does. Life is a journey that's only traveled once, my friends. Don't waste them. Today's moments quickly become tomorrow's memories. Appreciate today for what it is and make your time count. Make it memorable. Don't let your couldas, shouldas of yesterday determine the cans and wills of today and what could be tomorrow. Live your life so that you never have to regret the chances you never took, the love you never let in, the gifts you never gave out. 8 chances unhappy people take are that never take, that you should take if you want to be happy. You should take a chance on others by giving them a hand. You should take a chance on the dignity and self-worth. You should take a chance on imperfection. You should take a chance on the present moment right now, folks. You should take a chance on heart and intuition. You should take a chance on doing the right thing even when no one is watching. You should take a chance on feeling vulnerable, and you should take a chance whenever, ever possible. Life is a journey that's only traveled once. Don't waste it. Today's moments quickly become tomorrow's memories. Appreciate today for what it is and make time count. Make it memorable. Don't let your couldas, shouldas of yesterday determine your cans and wills of today. Live your life so that you never have to regret the chances you never took, the love you never let in, and the gifts you never gave out. Folks, it's pretty simple. Do the best you can in life. Be kind when you can. Be generous when you can. Be helpful when you can. Be courteous when you can. Be respectful when you can. Be a good role model when you can. These are all things that should come naturally in life, but we sensibly sometimes forget to do these things. Every day is a learning process for me. There are still things that I forget to do that I could kick myself at the end of the day. But however, I get better at it. And the more I do my shows, the better I become, because these shows are learning tools in my own recovery. This is why I do these shows. This is my rehab. This is my AA. These shows remind me each and every day when I have to come up with these segments of the education I have to do to absorb half of this so I can bring it to your home. Reminds me daily that living in recovery, living a sober life is not just a commitment. It requires actions, and my actions are my shows. I hope wherever you are, you have the best day of your life. I hope and I pray that you have the most sober day of your life, and I hope that you take chances to make yourself happy. Please, take a chance on yourself and others. Give yourself a chance. You won't regret it. I hope you all have the best day in your life, and may God bless each and every one of you.